what's up? It's Tropics here, back again with another video. So this is going to be the Week 5 pick'em. As you can see, I'm killing these motherfuckers in my record. I'm 35-13. Madara's 24-24. Orion's 31-17. Astro and Builds are both 28-20, and Lex is 27-21. Madara couldn't make it today. Neither could Orion. So we have Heaven doing Madara's picks and Corso doing Orion's picks, but it is their picks. They're just here to tell me them instead of me having to look and find out. But yeah, we got some good games this week. Everybody say what's up.
Hey, what's good?
Hey.
Hello.
Alright. Sure, that was really weird. Okay, is everybody awake and alive, ready to do this?
Yes, sir.
All here.
Alright. So, first game is the Thursday night game. Big old game. This is basically a must-win for the Seahawks. It's also kind of a must-win for the Rams, so this is going to be a very intense game in my opinion. I'm hoping the Seahawks win, but what worked last week was that I didn't vote for my Seahawks, so I'm not going to do it again. Or I'm going to do it again. I'm going to pick the Rams. Yeah, so, Heaven, Astro, what do you got? Astro.
Sorry, I was on mute. I will choose the Rams this week to beat the Seahawks. I think the Rams had a bad week this past week. Gonna lock in. Division rivalry. Should be a pretty good game. I think it'll be close. The spread's gonna be pretty tight.
Sounds good. Not really, because fuck you. Alright, Heaven, who does Madara have this week?
Madara picked the Rams.
Rams, of course he fucking did.
I knew it. It's gonna be like so one-sided.
Alright, what's it called? Corso, who does Orion have this week?
Orion has the Rams for winning.
Of course he has the Rams to win. Why wouldn't he?
Why not?
Of course. Alright, I believe this is Builds. Yeah, Builds, who you got?
Alright, this is going to be pretty biased. I feel like the Rams are going to win, but I'm going to
You're gonna go with the Seahawks, is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. Good shit. I gotta pick against my team because it worked last week, so that's why I'm picking the Rams.
Actually, I'm gonna switch to the Seahawks.
Okay.
Nah, I'm joking.
Okay. Alright, Lex, who are you going for?
I'm going with the Seahawks.
And what is your reasoning behind that?
Because they won last game and you didn't pick for them, so I'm gonna pick for them this time just for you, Preston. Because they won last time.
Alright, that works for me. Alright, so we got 4 on the Rams. Hopefully I get this one wrong. This is one I hope to get wrong all the time if I ever do it again. If the Seahawks lose this game, I'm just gonna bet who I think is gonna win in the Seahawks games. But hopefully they win. Alright, and we're gonna move on to the next one after I get these
Rams
out
up,
of here.
baby.
Alright, and then in London, we got the Jets facing the Falcons. Not a home game for either team, really. This is basically just a home game in the fact that one team gets the coin toss call. So, Jets coming off of a big win against Tennessee. Falcons coming off a very disappointing loss that they should have won against Washington. My thoughts on this game is that the Falcons' offense is it can be lethal, and their defense is basically non-existent. The Jets have a good defensive line that stops the run very good. They're good defensive run stopping, or they're a good run stopping defense, Jesus. But they don't have any secondary, and the Falcons kind of prize their game on their throwing ability and reception ability. So I think for that fact alone, I'm going to take the Falcons in a very close game. Astro.
They always start off by saying this has got to be like the worst London game in history.
Yeah, this is a pretty shit game.
I saw this last week as an advertisement for the London game, and you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like the two most non-exciting teams to watch in the NFL right now are playing in London. But if I had to pick, I would say Atlanta's offense is gonna rip through Jets defense. It was, in my opinion, it was a fluke last week for the Jets. I think the Titans just didn't have their shit together. They had, two of their best receivers missing. Let's probably go with the Falcons on this one.
Yeah.
Plus, they're playing in London. That's cool. Anyway.
I think the Jets offense will do good against the Falcons defense. I think the Falcons offense will just do better.
It'll
This is basically just two offenses versus like zero defense. So, yeah.
It'll be a high-scoring game, like probably the 20s and 30s.
All right, Heaven. Who does Madara have?
Madara has
The what?
Jets.
I guess we're gonna have the Madara from last week who goes 6-10.
Madara's throwing his record.
Yep. All right. Corso, who does Orion have this week?
Well, this game is gonna be boring as hell, but he has the.
This game is gonna be so
Falcons.
ass.
He has the who?
He has the Falcons.
Like, I'm not watching this shit.
See, Orion's smart, Madara. If you're watching this, because you better be. All right. Bills, who you
No,
got?
I'm joking. I'll watch it.
Okay, I really feel like the Jets could do something in this game, but I'm gonna go with Falcons. Even though the Jets probably got lucky against the Titans, I just feel like they're not gonna be able to do the same thing this week. So
They didn't really get lucky. It was more of the fucking Tennessee's defense just didn't know how to play in the fourth quarter, and then yeah. But I was only watching that game because I had bets on it, and obviously I didn't get those bets right. All right, Lex, who are you going for?
I'm going for Falcons.
Yeah, fuck you,
They're all
Madara.
down.
Pulling out the phone.
Yeah, this game could go either way, honestly, but I think it's more in the Falcons' favor to
Jets
win
are
it.
trash, and I'm never gonna.
Bro,
This is like two ugly girls fighting.
Yeah, exactly. This is like two girls that pull each other's hair in a fucking fist fight. So.
bro, watch Watch.
All right, we'll move on to the next game. Let me not do that. All right, so we have New England in Houston to face the Texans. Gonna move over here. The things to talk about: Mac Jones looked good against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Drove down the field a couple good times. Didn't really put anything on the board. I think that changes this week. He's playing a very, very bad defense. Very bad team in general. The Houston Texans, the only bright spot they might have this game is Brandon Cooks. But other than that, Texans are about to get mollywopped. So, yeah, what do you got, Astro?
Poor Houston, man. Poor Houston.
Yeah, poor Houston.
Dude, I wasn't watching the game last week because I was doing something, but I checked on ESPN. So like, was it 42 zip?
40 zip.
Game.
Yep.
Dude, that's ridiculous. Pats, with how close they were to the Bucs and what their defense can do, I honestly don't think Houston's getting in the end zone this game, back-to-back weeks. I
think Houston gets in once, and maybe an extra field goal.
Yeah, but field goals are going to be the flavor for Houston in this game, and their defense is not going to hold Mac Jones. It's not going to happen.
Maybe Nick Folk won't choke again. All right, Heaven, who does Madara have? Hopefully he's not stupid.
Has the Patriots.
Okay, good.
Yeah, he knows what's up.
If he picked Texans, I would have I would slap the shit out.
I would have evaporated him from this picks. All right, Corso, who does Orion have?
Ryan has a no-brainer. He picks the Patriots.
Good shit, Orion. You are smart, my sir. All right, Builds, I hope you're smart as well.
this one should be pretty obvious. The Texans got obliterated against the Bills, and the Patriots kept up with the Bucks. So
Sounds about right. All right, Lex. I don't have to ask Lex. She's a Patriots fan. We'll move on.
Obvious there.
Taking her boys.
Her boys. All right. Lions in Minnesota to play the Vikings. Lions defense did not look good against the Bears, which I thought they would look a little bit better than they actually put out on the field. But now they're playing a very explosive offense, which this offense didn't do good against the Browns, but the Browns are a very good defensive team. So I think the Vikings run all over the Lions. I can't remember what my score predictions was. That'll be coming out Thursday. This will be dropping Wednesday. I think I had it like 27-16 Vikings. So, yeah, I'm going to take Minnesota with their explosive offense. And their defense has been playing good, too. So, Jared Goff's going to have a tough time as well. Astro.
I think Detroit's going to get their first win this week.
Oh, wow. Imagine saying that 2 weeks in a row.
Nah, it's for real this time. I think Jared Goff's going to have a breakout game. He's going to perform well. Defense is going to be able to hold Minnesota, even though it's, not the greatest. I think Vikings will pull this one out.
Vikings? Wait, what?
Or not Vikings, Lions. I know.
God, you are confusing. I can't believe you actually vote.
Okay.
All right.
This
Evan, who does Madara have?
He has the Vikings.
Good. Wow. I don't know who's stupider this week. All right. Just kidding. All right.
I'll check back with you next Sunday.
You'll what?
I'll check back with you on this game.
Oh yeah, we'll be checking how bad the score is.
Lions to cover.
Lions will not cover in this game. All right. Good. I think it's a 7 spread. Corso, who does Orion have?
Well, I can tell you he's not picking the wicked stepchild of the NFC North. So I'm picking up Vikings.
Yep. That sounds smart, Orion. All right. Bills.
Vikings. Oh God.
All right. Lex.
I'm going for the Lions.
What the? Okay. Well.
So these people just want to lose or something?
I guess.
Yeah, looks gonna shit on you next Sunday when
We
the
ain't
Lions
losing.
shut the Vikings.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the Lions are 100% gonna lose this game.
Can you imagine the whole
The most wins to win, right?
Oh,
And not the most losses, right?
There's so
Astro,
many
watch
people
the
talking.
Lions win.
They're not gonna win. All right, we'll move on to the next game. Y'all should be picking with the guy that has the best record. It'd be kind of a smart idea.
Rather
All right,
not.
we got Philadelphia in Carolina to play the Panthers. This could be a good game. This could also be a blowout. It kind of depends on how Carolina's defense shows up. And I think they're going to show up after they had a poor defensive performance against the Cowboys. So I'm taking the Panthers.
You can already put Otters on the Panthers.
I feel like Jalen Hurts will do good. I feel like he's not going to have a huge game. But I feel like Sam Darnold, DJ Moore, and maybe Chuba Hubbard are going to have some huge games offensively for Carolina with that weak secondary in Philly. So, yeah, I'm going to take Carolina. Who you got, Astro?
Sorry, Mr. Reichel, but I think your boys are taking the fattest L of the season this year. Panthers are probably going to blow them out, if I'm being honest. Sam Darnold's on fire. The offense is nearly unstoppable. Even without C-Mac, dude, they're looking pretty good. Is McCaffrey healthy in this game, or is he still out?
I think he's out this game, and he comes back next week.
I think
believe.
I'm going to rip the Eagles' defense apart, no doubt.
Yeah, this basically just comes down to...
I just don't think the defense is going to be able to keep up.
Yeah. All right, Heaven, who does Madara have this week?
I was actually pretty surprised by this.
Yeah, he's an Eagles fan, but he doesn't... Yeah, you don't take him. That is... Jesus, my dogs just fell upstairs or some shit. All right, Corso, who does Orion have?
Surprisingly, he has the Panthers too, even though they lost to the freaking Cowboys.
Hey,
Cowboys are looking
Cowboys are legit. I think the Cowboys are actually legit.
Cowboys are looking good this year.
I don't know about that one.
You know, they
That's
always say
what
this every year.
Cowboys
It's
fans
still not
say
their
that
year.
every year.
No, I'm not. I don't like the Cowboys, and I think they're actually a very legit contender. All right, Bills.
I don't feel like explaining, but I'm gonna go with Panthers.
You don't feel like what?
Explaining.
Oh, okay. All right, Lex.
I already felt with explaining.
I'm going for the Eagles.
Why did I knew she was gonna go for the Eagles.
Why did you ask?
Lexington, man. I think I'm gonna go undefeated this week.
Lexi
so.
upsetty.
All right, we'll move
I'm
on.
gonna be upset if these bitches don't win this game.
Facts.
Oh, I think you're gonna be upset. I don't think that's really a question at this point. All All right, this game. We got New Orleans Saints in Washington to face the football team.
Football team.
1 sec. Why are you coming down here? I'm recording. What?
So you're talking.
No, I'm recording.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do it after the damn video.
No traffic on Twitch.
Roblox.
Preston, remind yourself to edit that out. Alright. As I was saying, in this game, we have the New Orleans Saints in Washington to face the football team.
Football team.
Yeah, I don't know. This basically comes down to if the Saints want to show up or if they don't want to fucking show up. And you never know what you're going to get from them at this point in the season. Through 4 weeks, I honestly have no idea what the Saints are. They win games they shouldn't win. They lose games they should win. So, should they win this game? Yes. Are they going to lose it? Fuck it. Let's go. No, they're not. I'm going with the Saints.
Oh
Fuck.
no.
I'm going to take the Saints. I think they bounce back this week, hopefully. I shouldn't take the Saints for the single fact that I took them last week and it didn't really work out in my favor. But I think they're going to exploit that Washington defense that hasn't really shown up. So, yeah, that's my take on things. Astro.
I think this game comes down to if Jameis Winston wants to play like an NFL quarterback. Jameis Winston had a good week 1. Kind of been struggling the last couple weeks, even though he did win. Was it week 3, I believe? Week 2 or 3. I'm going to take the Saints on this one because they're just, generally the better team. But that could also flip upside down if the offense doesn't get over their Drew Brees withdrawal. And
Jesus, what was that?
I mean, he's not like up there, but Taylor Heinicke is a pretty solid quarterback.
He's performing.
Yeah, he's been performing the last couple of weeks, kind of improving himself to take Fitzmagic's spot. But I'll probably still go with the Saints on this one. Hopefully the defense can slow him down, give Jameis some time to score. Which, if that even fucking happens, but
I think this is going to be the Alvin Kamara 5-touchdown game.
This could most likely be a running game.
Yeah. Defensively, the Saints are good. They kind of slowed down against the Giants. I think they pick it up against Washington's offense. It's going to be a tough test for Heinicke.
The Saints just got unlucky last week.
They kind of played like shit in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they did. Dude, I just can't get over what Jabril Peppers said. Dude, I watched that live.
Yeah, when
that was so funny.
They got the overtime toss. Yeah, that's funny.
He's like, "We want that motherfucking man.
We want that ball."
Ran off the field, dude. It was so funny.
Yeah.
But
all
yeah,
right.
I think the Saints take it.
All right, Heaven. Who does Madara have in this one? Good shit. Alrighty. Corso, who does Orion have?
Ryan's a smart man as long as Winston can do his job. He has the same.
Sounds about right. All right, Bills, who you got?
I got the Saints too.
And I'm guessing, by the way that Lex was acting at the beginning of this, she's going Washington, correct?
You're right.
What's your reasoning behind
this
that?
no more. Y'all are just like.
No, I'm asking what's your
You
reasoning.
have the worst record in.
Oh, what's
No,
my
thi-
reason?
This could go in Washington's favor. It wouldn't surprise me.
I think I have my reasoning. I don't really have a wait. Hold on. I'll have a reasoning.
Okay, well, to cover that time, I would like to talk to you guys about your extended warranty on your car. Oh, what? Okay.
My reasoning is because it won last week, and yeah.
So
Yeah,
your reason
they
is
won
just-
last week, but they won in the fourth quarter of a game that they should have lost to a team that is a bottom feeder in the NFL.
But I think that they're gonna come back and win this one. So.
Okay, no, that's a good. It would not surprise me. This is a game that you don't look. What's the word without sounding like an asshole? You don't look crazy for choosing it. All right, this game. This kind of depends on honestly, it really depends on if A.J. Brown and Julio Jones are back. Tennessee and Jacksonville face the Jaguars. Tennessee comes off of a very disappointing, embarrassing loss to the New York Jets. If they want to win this game against Jacksonville, who's 0-19 in their last 19 games, Jacksonville's hungry for a win. And this could be a coming out party where they just absolutely just go off. So it would not surprise me if the Titans lose this game, but it would surprise me a little because I'm still choosing the Titans. They're the overall better team. Derrick Henry is probably going to have a huge game against them. He should have had a huge game against the Jets. Didn't happen. But yeah, I'm going to choose the Titans. Astro.
Guys, let me give you the rundown.
Oh, shit.
About good old Jags, right? I think that Trevor Lawrence is going to have a pretty good game in terms of yards, probably going to get in the end zone a couple times. But I would say that last week was a complete fucking fluke. There's no way the Titans should have lost that game. Yeah, they didn't have Brown or Jones, but their offense is still solid. Defense is pretty good. I honestly, aside from Jacksonville,
Their defense is horrible.
Their defense isn't that bad. I think you're definitely kind of tripping. There's no way they're going to.
Okay. Let me just put this out there, okay? New York, I believe, dropped 27 points against them. Okay, that's the Jets, by the way. Seattle put up 30 points on them. Okay.
The offense kept turning the ball over and punting.
The Colts, I believe, put up.
The Titans struggled so much to get in the end zone that entire game. Every time they did, it was between like one score a quarter, maybe. They probably. I think there was one per quarter. I think they kicked in the second. But their defense isn't necessarily horrible. It's not the best, obviously. I'd put it like in the mid tier to like probably like 15 to 18 is where I would put it. This all depends on how Trevor Lawrence wants to play and if Jacksonville can hold the offense. Because I don't know.
Trevor Lawrence is about to have a huge game because, no offense, Titans' fucking defense is absolutely abysmal.
And it's hard that you think that, but I also agree that Trevor Lawrence is going to have a pretty good game. I think they're still going to lose, and the spread's going to be tight. But Trevor Lawrence is going to have – I'd honestly give him over 220 yards. I think he'll have a pretty good game when it comes to moving down the field, probably getting the end zone a couple times. I think Tennessee's still probably going to take this. It's not going to be a big like spread, though. It's going to be –
You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Give me the upset.
You're going the upset?
Yeah, hold up. I hit the wrong fucking button. Give me the upset. I'm taking the Jaguars.
Honestly, that makes me want to pick the Jags too, bro.
Do not pick the fucking Jaguars. I swear to God.
I'm taking the Jaguars. I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna go against.
We going Jags, baby. We going Jags.
You going Jags too?
We going Jags, baby.
I don't really take risks like this, but Jaguars are coming into this game 0-19. They're hungry for a win. Tennessee's coming off of a loss they shouldn't have lost, and their defense is fucking trash. I don't care what you say, Astor. Their defense fucking sucks. Fuck it. The Jags are gonna fucking win this game.
I'm wondering if I can get this video taken down.
Jags are gonna they're gonna win. All right. Who does Mater have? Heaven.
Has the Titans.
Yep, makes sense.
Thank God.
All right, Corso. Who does Mr. Orion have?
Am I allowed to change their picks?
No.
He has the Titans.
He has the Titans.
I feel like the Titans are going to be embarrassed, so it's gonna mess with their ways of playing.
Yeah, I think Jacksonville actually has a shot at winning this game. My score prediction. Why does it keep doing that? I don't know what I'm moving. Whoopsies. My score prediction definitely has the Titans winning this game. I don't think they're going to though. Bills.
Okay, I don't really care that the Jaguars are hungry for a win. I'm gonna go tight because they had a big, very embarrassing loss. And I feel like they're going to be pissed about that and just go fucking crazy against the Jaguars.
Yeah, Jets kind of invalidated their whole franchise.
Yeah, I would be pissed if I was a Titans fan too, but I'd also be pissed if I lost 19 games in a row. So, yeah, I think this is two pissed off franchises. This might actually be a fun game to watch, honestly.
Uncle Rico cannot get it done last season, so we'll see how Tilo does.
Exactly. All right, Lex.
Going with the Titans.
You motherfucker. I feel like Lex literally has the opposite picks of everybody. Or like me and Astro.
I always end up having the opposite picks anyway, so like.
Alright, we'll move on to the next game. No, Titans are probably going to win this game. Not going to lie. But I'm going to pick the Jaguars.
This week or next week?
Fuck it. What starts next week?
Buys.
I think it's next week.
Next week, alright.
Yeah. Alright. We got Miami Dolphins in Tampa Bay to face the Buccaneers. I'm gonna take the Buccaneers. But the one thing I have on this game is that the Dolphins always have Tom Brady's number. When he was in Foxborough with the big old Patriots, the Dolphins would always get a game on him every season. It always happened. There was always that huge upset that happened. So it honestly wouldn't surprise me if the Dolphins somehow upset Tom Brady in this game. And
that is super true.
but the chance of that actually happening is very low. So I'm gonna take the Bucs.
Dolphins have.
I swear to God.
I kind of forgot that the Dolphins were a team.
Dolphins, I would have been pissed.
Bro, don't tell me Jacoby Brissett's starting.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my god.
Out of teams, Dolphins has the most wins against Tom Brady.
Bucks up all day.
Yeah, it is the Dolphins that have the most wins against Tom Brady, right? That is a.
Yeah, no, it is the Dolphins, but dude, Bucks up all day. No way Jacoby Brissett's. There's no way he's getting past Tampa's defense. There's no fucking way.
Tampa's secondary is very suspect. I can't lie. Richard Sherman coming in looked very bad. Surprisingly, I thought Richard Sherman would come in and do Richard Sherman things.
I thought he was the best corner in the league.
He old, bro.
He was a while ago. All right, Heaven. Who does Madara have in this?
The Buccaneers. But I have a question. This is gonna sound stupid. Okay, how many teams has Tom Brady been on?
2.
Just 2.
But he's beaten 32 teams.
All 32 franchises. That was
He also
broken
just
against
passed the
Patriots.
record for what is it?
Passing yards. Like Drew
Yeah.
Brees. Yeah. Alrighty, Mr. Corso. Who does Orion have?
Sir Orion has said Bucks.
The Bucks are probably gonna win this game. So the Bucks is the good pick. All right, Bills.
Like I said,
You're gonna go with the Dolphins, aren't you?
Hell no, I'm going with Bucks.
Oh damn!
But
I
I feel like Dolphins do have a.
What the hell was that?
Bro, who playing the drums?
I don't know.
Nah, bro, who playing the empty water bottle?
It was me. I was filling something up with lotion.
No, Cod has another update.
Filling up the BONG.
All right, Lex. Who you got?
I'm going for the
Did he
Bucks.
surprise him?
Bucks is showing us out right now.
What?
All right, sounds good. All right, we're gonna move on to the next one.
I'm gonna be 420ing in like 2 minutes.
Lex and her 420ing. All right, this
Okay,
this game is honestly probably gonna be the most enjoyable game to watch this week, besides the Rams Seahawks
Dude,
game.
I cannot wait for this game. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. This game is going to be fun to watch. Green Bay's defense isn't very solid. Bengals defense isn't very solid, but I'll tell you, both of these offenses are very solid. So, but in this case, if it was a coin flip type of game, which it kind of seems to be, I'm going to go with a better quarterback, and clearly that is not Joe Burrow. So I'm going to take Green Bay in this game against the Bengals. Astro, who you got?
Give me the upset. Give
Bengals?
me the upset, baby. I've been with the Bengals since week 1 saying they're going to be the team, bro. They're going to be the team in the North besides the Browns, bro. I think the Browns will win the division, but the Bengals are coming in second, bro. The Bengals are a legit threat to everybody in the NFL. You never know what's going to happen with Cincinnati this season.
That is very true. That is
Dude.
very true.
I think Cincinnati's going to like really pull this off. Like, of course, I wouldn't bet the Steelers like last week against Green Bay, but dude, the Bengals have a pretty good chance of winning this game. Obviously, Green Bay's going to be favored.
Well,
by
the Bengals have beat the Steelers, so
yeah,
Makes
Steelers are
sense.
garbage.
the Bengals are absolutely legit this season.
yeah. If you guys have watched my power rankings, you know that Pittsburgh Steelers are not very high. In fact, they're in the
This is
bottom
such a
20.
good- There's so many
I didn't
good
get to
teams
watch
this
that
season.
yet.
All right, Heaven, who's Motter I got? I'm gonna say he has the Bengals. What does he have?
Packers.
Oh, what a weirdo.
Damn it, Motter, you gotta be with me on this, bro.
I
Alright.
was choose with you, but I
Gotta be
chose the
with me
Bengals
on this.
last week.
All right,
Come on, split the board.
Corso,
Split
who
the
does
board.
who does Mr. Orion have?
Orion has the Packers.
Yeah,
Because
of
I hate-
course he does, bro.
hate
Come
them.
on.
All right, Bills, who you got?
All right, like Tropic said, I'm gonna go with the better quarterback. I feel like Aaron Rodgers can face this game, even though it's gonna be very close.
Big facts. All right, Lexington.
I'm going with the Packers because I really shouldn't do this right now. Hold on a second.
No, go against them. I know exactly why you're overthinking it. Go for the Packers.
Okay.
Good. All right, next game. Fuck that, Lex. Fuck that. That's all I gotta
I'm
say.
gonna scream in a group chat if the Bengals win. Y'all ain't gonna hear the end of it.
Alrighty, this game I was
I swear
torn
to
on.
God, if the Bengals win, I'm gonna be pissed.
They will.
I was very, very torn on this game. Just thinking about it pisses me off. Denver Broncos in Pittsburgh to face the Steelers. This is how I thought of it. I thought two great defenses, one mediocre offense, and one offense that isn't performing like it should. And that would be the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. And I don't think Ben Roethlisberger is going to have a very fun time against a defense like the Broncos. So I think this game is going to be one of the most dry games to watch, and it's going to end up in the Broncos' favor. Even if Drew Lock's the quarterback, I think they end up winning this game somehow. Yeah, I don't think Ben Roethlisberger, the way he's playing, has a chance against this top-tier defense. But Astro, who you got?
I can already tell just from watching this game, there's going to be so many stupid mistakes on both sides of the ball on offense. Ben Roethlisberger, the pocket's going to fold. The Steelers' O-line has been struggling the last couple weeks to protect Ben. Teddy Bridgewater's a good quarterback. The only thing with that is he's probably the best quarterback to play for, so many different teams. The Broncos...
Teddy might not be in.
Really? Is he
He
questionable?
had a concussion. Drew Lock.
Who's covering for him?
Drew Lock.
Oh, Drew Lock. Oh, I forgot he was still on the Broncos. The Broncos still have yet to prove to me that they're a legitimate, good team. I thought they were, the first 3 weeks, they were one of 7 remaining undefeated teams going in 3-0. Or 2-0, I think. But, I think I'm going to take the Steelers on this one. I think their offense is going to tighten up. Even though the Broncos
Ain't no
have,
way you're
have
picking
a
the
pretty
fucking
good defense.
Steelers, Astro. You gotta be shitting me.
No, I'm probably taking the Steelers on this one.
No,
my God.
Lex,
Look,
honestly,
no,
this
no.
game is close.
Here's the thing. I might be wrong, but to me, I have really good reasoning as to why I'm picking them. Because, week 4, their big test against, Lamar and the Ravens, they got 23-7, man. But, Lamar was just
But
rushing through the middle the
The,
entire game.
the Steelers aren't the Ravens. The Ravens are a top 10 team in the NFL. Pittsburgh is on my power rankings, and pretty much everybody else's are way below the Broncos.
I just don't think the Broncos will pull it off. They've only beaten no names this season. And they lost to their one, good team.
But even if the Broncos win this game, it's not really going to prove anything to me either. Because I feel like you should beat the Steelers, but this game is probably going to be... I don't know. This game is weird. This game, I don't like this game.
I would take the Broncos over the Steelers, but the only reason is how wide the spread was on Broncos Ravens. Not like the betting prediction, but 23-7.
Mhm.
That the offense just can't perform like Pittsburgh's can. I know Pittsburgh's been struggling the last couple of weeks to get the ball moving.
But I think the Broncos offense has been playing a lot better than Pittsburgh's offense.
that's true.
Ben Roethlisberger looks like a fucking cheeseburger trying to throw a football.
That is so bad. I was watching the other day, and the pocket was just collapsing. He can't scramble. He's aged so badly.
Their offensive line
Hang
is
on,
really bad too.
I'm second guessing right now. I'm
Yes.
second guessing myself.
That's right. Second guess because the Steelers are gonna get shit on, bro. I'm telling you, the Steelers are gonna get shit on.
Hurry up on your second guess, because this is already a 40-minute
all right.
recording.
Give me Denver. Give me Denver.
I knew it. You're
I'm gonna
bitch.
regret
I knew
this.
it.
I know I'm gonna regret this.
No, you're not. I don't think
I
you
know
are.
I am, dude.
No.
All right.
I think that the Broncos are gonna win.
Okay, well then I'll just put it on Broncos for Lex right now.
Well, yeah.
Broncos for Lex. I meant Lex for whatever. All
Lex
right.
for Broncos, Broncos for Lex. Either way.
All right, Heaven. Who does Mr. Madara have?
Yeah, it's the Broncos.
Madara is basically forced to take the Broncos after he took the Steelers over the Packers like an idiot. All right. Corso, who does Mr. Orion have? Actually, he's a Broncos fan. I really don't.
There's no way he picks. Yeah, there's no way he picks Pittsburgh over Denver. He's a fan.
All right, Builds.
I'm gonna say Broncos. The Steelers are not looking too hot, and like Astro said, the Broncos not really prove that they're good, but I still like they're gonna pull off some stubs. So
Astro, you want to go back to the Steelers with me?
There's no way you're going to the Steelers, right?
I don't see a team that is coached by Mike Tomlin, now that I'm thinking about it, that goes 1-4 to start the season.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all are making me hop the fence, man. This is probably the closest pick for me this week when I was looking.
Yeah, this is the squeaker. This could go.
Let's go to the Steelers. Let's do it. Come on.
right.
Let's go to the Steelers, baby. Come on. I'm telling you, bro.
No.
If the Broncos
no,
win this game, I'll have more respect for them.
I feel like I'm going to regret this. Fuck it. We're going Steelers.
Who cares, bro? Who cares?
All right. Next game. Might as well have some fun with it. All right. Wait, did I take mine out? No, I didn't. Whoopsies. All right. Next game we have the Chicago Bears in Las Vegas to play the Raiders. My thoughts on this game: Raiders coming off of a divisional loss against the Chargers. They didn't perform like I thought they would. Bears coming off a big win against Detroit, even though they played Detroit, they looked good, but they didn't look good enough to me to pick the Bears over the Raiders. So I'm gonna stick with the black and silver. Astro, who you got?
I really thought the Raiders were going to go 4-0 last week, but the Chargers, I did kind of sleep on the Chargers.
Ooh, I'm gonna shit on you so bad when the Raiders beat the Chargers.
You gotta understand where I'm coming from, though. When a team
Literally, he thought he was gonna be talking shit.
has
He's
had
trying
like
to
0
whoop the
and
Raiders'
3
ass.
starts for the last 16 years, and then finally goes to like the last 2 undefeated teams in the league, you kind of get pumped up and kind of just like go like your team after.
Look over the fact that the
16
Chargers
years.
have an overall better team, like I said. Sometimes I wish y'all would listen to me. All right.
I'm going with the Raiders on this one.
Sounds Gucci Poochie. All right. Heaven, who does Madara have?
This is the Raiders.
Good choice. Good choice. Alrighty. Corso, who does Orion have?
Orion has the Raiders, but I feel like y'all sleeping.
It's because you're a Bears fan. Okay.
No, thank you.
I'm not
I really
sleeping.
think that the
Hey,
Bears are gonna do
Hey, hold up. I was the only person to pick the Bears last week, and they won. So I wasn't sleeping on shit.
Yeah, but you also have to put in fact that Matt Nagy's no longer calling offensive play calling, so their offense is going to be able to run the ball and move the ball a lot more
This game could be close,
efficiently.
but I think Derek Carr's gonna be pissed off.
I don't
coming
think
into
they're
this
going to be
game.
able to do much against that D line. The Raiders D line is looking pretty outstanding.
Bears
especially with the
D-line's
pass
looking
rush.
good too. This is gonna come down to the
Yeah,
trenches.
D line is looking really good too. I just think that this is not going to be a very big rushing game. It's going to be very, very shotgun and play.
Well, with David Montgomery out, I feel like this is going to be more of a game played over the air. But you also have to put in fact that the Bears defense, if they collapse the pocket fast enough, Derek Carr's not going to be able to have time to get it out.
Neither is Justin Fields, but
Yeah,
he has
like,
more.
vice
He has
versa,
more.
dude. Vice versa.
I know,
the
wait.
D-line-
Are they playing Andy Dalton if he's healthy? Because that could be a
I
factor.
doubt it because this is going to be more of a out of the pocket type of situation with the Bears. With the Bears offensive line, I highly doubt that.
Yeah, it's going to be more of an out-of-pocket game for Justin Fields if he plays. but we are forgetting the fact that your head coach is Matt Nagy. All right, Bills, who you got? Bills.
Raiders.
Rotters. Los Vegas Rotters. All right, Lex.
I'm gonna go with the Bears.
This fool. All right. Why?
Because I think that the Bears are gonna win. I don't really have any reasoning. I just think that
Lexi upsetty.
Yeah, Lex has a lot of upsets this week. Holy shit.
Dude, just leave me alone, okay? If I play, if they all play shitty this week, then my next week picks are gonna be even better, okay? Just shush.
All right.
I did not know LA was playing Cleveland.
Yeah. So this was also another game I was torn on.
Gosh. Nah, this is gonna be the game this week.
No, it's not. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is not gonna be the game of the week for the fact that both defenses are gonna hold both offenses to very low points. Chargers defense looked great against the Raiders offense, who were basically unstoppable for the first 3 games of the season. The Browns held the Vikings somehow to only 7 points. The Vikings, with their explosive offense. But offensively, the Browns looked very slow against the Vikings defense, and now they're playing a better defense this week. This is going to be a very low-scoring game, but I think the Chargers have a better offensive advantage over the Cleveland defense than the Cleveland offense has against the Chargers defense. So I'm actually going to take the Chargers at home this week. Astro.
Ooh, they're playing in SoFi.
Yeah, they're playing inside of SoFi.
SoFi. Damn, dude, Justin Herbert's looking like the real deal right now, and that defensive line with Joey Bosa.
Who said that?
Do what?
Who said Justin Herbert looked like the real deal? I could have swore someone said that last week.
Yep. I thought you were being sarcastic. I thought you were being sarcastic.
I am being sarcastic because I fucking said it.
I was like, what the fuck?
No, I said no. I didn't say that last week, but this week, Justin Herbert is looking like the best young quarterback in the league right now. I mean, his how do I say this? His decision making is probably unmatched with anyone else in the NFL. You could debate like Tom Brady, just because
Russell Wilson, Tom Brady, and Aaron Rodgers.
I'd say like Russell Wilson, Tom Brady, Matt Stafford is doing pretty good right now. But ultimately, like Justin Herbert is, I don't know what's in the water in LA, but I think at home, I'm probably gonna take LA. The Browns are looking great, playing in a strong division. That is my concern is the defense, especially with Joey Bosa pass rushing and Derwin James in the backfield. It's going to be hard for Baker to get anything off. And if he does, then the defense has to stop Justin Herbert. So it's looking like this is either way on both sides of the ball, a Chargers game.
Hold up. Jesus, what the hell just happened? I hope it recorded all of that. My shit was freaking the fuck out, though. All right, so you're taking the Chargers?
Yeah, Chargers win on both sides of the ball.
All right. Yeah, my shit was freaking the fuck out. I don't know what that was all about. All right, Heaven, who does Mater have?
The
Browns.
Oh wow.
This is another. I think the Browns are underdogs by a point in this game. So yeah, this is a very tight game coming up. All right, Corso, who does Mr. Orion have?
I don't think he did too much research into this, but he has the Browns.
Has the Browns. See, I think the Browns are a top 10 team in the NFL, so are the Chargers at the moment.
Well, the reason I say that is because if you look at the Chargers, like who they played, compared to the Browns have had a lot more harder games than the Browns.
Yeah, but the Browns are going to have harder games that are going to be prove-it games. Two against the Ravens, especially. And two against the Bengals.
Until it gets to that point, they haven't proved themselves this year.
Yeah, this is a prove it. This is one of those games. You want to go to the Super Bowl? Let's see what you got. All right. Builds. Who you got?
Alright, I'm gonna go with Chargers, even if the Browns are really good. I just think the Chargers are just a tiny bit better and will take the dub, so.
All right, Lex.
I'm going with the Chargers, because they beat the Raiders,
Yep.
and yeah, that's my reasoning. I don't really have good reasoning.
Yeah, I think the Chargers have already proven themselves to be a contender.
Yeah, they beat an undefeated team that everybody wasn't fucking shutting the fuck up about. So, no offense.
Facts.
Well, I
Facts.
mean, it's kind of hard to not talk about that when they've been like a shit team for the last 20 years, man.
Yeah, it's true, but
Aside
still,
from
it was
2010,
quite
that
annoying.
one year we played Houston in the wild card, but that's it.
All right, we got the New York Giants in Dallas to play the Cowgirls. I'm taking the Cowgirls. I don't think I really need to explain much besides that.
Which would be
The
very
Giants
obvious.
very surprisingly upset the Saints, but they are not going to be able to do that against this extremely explosive offense. So I'm taking the Cowboys. Astro.
Yeah, give me Tony Homo and the Girls.
Wait, what'd you say?
It's like, give me Tony Homo and the Cowgirls.
Oh God.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
Heaven.
no.
Who does? Oh wait, no. You can speak. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say like Cowboys are guarantee winning the division. Cowboys are they have a pretty good shot at going to the Super Bowl. I don't think it's gonna happen, but
Well-
Cowboys are an extremely good team.
Well, there's no doubt they're winning the division. Look who's in their division.
Yeah, no, the NFC East has always been trash, but like
I think that isn't
I
this
don't
their
think-
first game against a division opponent? Yeah. This is.
yeah, first
I don't
division
think
game,
since '99 they've ever had a good division.
which is kind of weird. It's kind of like the first.
Yeah, but they've been playing good competition up to this point. They lost by what? 2 points to Tampa. They beat Carolina.
Dak's looking on fire.
They
right
beat
now,
the
so I'm
Chargers.
going with the safe choice.
Dak's healthy, so
Yeah.
as
All
long as
right.
Dak's healthy.
Heaven. Who does Mr. Moderate have?
That's the Cowboys.
You're supposed to say Cowgirls. Just kidding. It doesn't matter. All right, Corso. Who does Orion have?
Orion has the Cowboys. As long as Dak stays healthy, they'll be a contending team for the playoffs.
Yeah. All right, builds.
This one is pretty obvious. I'm gonna go with the Cowgirls. So, yeah,
Yes, ma'am. All right,
look
Lex.
pretty fair. So,
Alright, I'm gonna go with the Cowgirls, because, the
They're good at
Cowgirls
football.
are over Giants. I just think that the Giants are fucking trash.
Back.
Hey,
no upsetting.
It is good for the NFL to have this healthy Saquon though. Watching
Lexi is
Saquon
no
do good.
upsetty on this one because I already know that the Cowgirls are gonna beat the fucking Giants' ass,
Yeah.
even though I hate
Saquon was
the
looking pretty good. against
Cowgirls.
the Saints.
Saquon looked very good.
He made a pretty good comeback.
He was
wait,
more.
Yeah, that's true. The Giants beat the Saints though.
Yeah, but we're gonna stick with your pick, Lex, because it's a good pick. All right.
I know
Next-
it's a good pick. I wasn't gonna switch, but I was
Okay.
just saying.
All right. So we have the 49ers in Arizona to face the Cardinals. Cardinals are the only undefeated team left in the NFL. Don't know fucking how. I'm tired of fucking talking about them. San Francisco 49ers are injured to a pulp, but Trey Lance is supposed to play in this game. He has the running ability, the escape pressure ability. I think the 49ers keep it close, very close, but I think the Cardinals are actually going to come out victorious again. Astro, who you got?
Yeah, I kind of have pretty much the same thing as you do. It's going to be a pretty tight game. Cardinals, I think, are just ultimately the better team. They'll do well. Kyler's going to kind of honestly sit through the defense for the most part of the game. I think San Francisco is going to be able to keep up, especially on defense. But I think the Cardinals will pull this off by the skin of their teeth. I think solely because it's a divisional game, even though I think the Niners are last in the West, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think even though it is, first versus fourth in divisional, it'll be a pretty close game, but I think Cardinals will pull it off.
Yeah. I hope they don't. But they probably won't.
Yeah, for your sake, you better hope they don't.
No, it's not for my sake. It would just
Well,
be
for the
better
Seahawks.
because if the Seahawks beat the Rams, then they'll be 3-2, and then the Cardinals lose to the 49ers, they'll be 4-1, and then we're second in the division, only a game back. So that would
You definitely want San Francisco to win this game.
Yeah, but that would have to come at the expense of the Seahawks beating the Rams as well. So, all right, Heaven, who does Madar have?
As the 49ers.
Ooh.
I can see that.
All right, Mr. Orion has who, Corso?
The Cardinals.
The what? The cannot what?
The Cardinals.
The canned beans? Okay, cool. All right,
Yeah, the
Builds. Who you got?
I don't see Cardinals going 5-0, but I think that they're better than San Francisco, so I'm gonna go with Cardinals on this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be very weird to see the Cardinals 5-0.
Contradictory statement.
Astro, you are the king of that. Did you watch last video when we were recording and shit? You
Yeah.
are the most contradictory person I've ever met in my life. All right, Lex, who you got?
I like to pick
I'm
upset,
gonna
bro.
go with the Cardinals.
Good choice. I hope this doesn't happen. I hope Mater is right. Probably not, but hopefully. They beat the shit out of the Rams, and the Rams were supposed to be the best team. They didn't look like it, so we'll see. But we'll move on to the next game. I believe the next game is going to be the Sunday night game, if I'm not mistaken. Oh shit, I went way too far.
Preston, I have a question.
Yeah.
And so, do you remember when, like, I didn't pick the Bengals?
Yeah.
Can I go back and pick them, please?
Why?
Because, like, they're playing home, and I think that they have a better chance.
This has nothing to do with a certain person.
No. I swear to God.
What certain
It has
person
nothing
does
to
that
do with
do
a
it?
person.
Oh yeah, Astro wasn't there when. We'll talk about that after the video. We are way past that Green Bay Bengals game, so I think you're sticking with the Packers.
Alright, I'll stick with the Packers this time.
All right. Buffalo Bills in Kansas City to play the Chiefs. Sorry if you're a Chiefs fan, but you're about to get fucking smacked by the best team in the NFL. Yes, I said it. They're the best team in the NFL. Offensively, they're goated. They're going to have a field day against this weak Kansas City defense. Patrick Mahomes will try to keep it close, but they're going to be playing against the best defense, in my opinion, in the league, so they're not going to be able to keep up very much so. This is going to be a very high-scoring game, but I see the Bills beating the absolute knockers off of the Chiefs. All right, Astro, who you got?
Dude, I know, like, the Chiefs are in the same division as the Raiders and everything, but in all honesty, no bias, the Bills are going to embarrass the shit out of the Chiefs this week.
Yep.
I looked at the schedule before the season started, and knowing how the Bills are, originally I thought it was going to be close, but then the Chiefs ended up for some reason being fourth in the division. And, the Bills are top three on both sides of the ball. Best defense in the league, probably a top three offense if I had to give it. The Bills are embarrassing the Chiefs.
Yep, this is going to be a very tough time for Chiefs fans who thought they were going to go to the Super Bowl again, because sorry, not sorry, it ain't happening.
Not
All right, Madara, Heaven, who does Madara have?
He has the Chiefs.
Oh, God. Of course he has the fucking Chiefs.
What is wrong with it?
What is he doing? I feel
don't
like,
know.
no offense,
Like,
but Madara's record's going to be negative after this week.
I'd like to pick heavy upsets, but nothing beats Reichel's upsets.
Dude, I'm telling, like, the Bills are not fucking joking around. And
If the Chiefs win this, I'll be genuinely surprised.
Yeah,
I
same.
really will.
I think he was at the bar when he made his picks, so he's probably wrong.
Yeah, probably.
I
Or
can
high.
tell.
All right, Corso, who does Mr. Orion got?
I think he's smoking crack, but he has the upside.
Well, the upset would be the Bills.
Oh
Does it-
no, he has the
He has the Chiefs, yeah. Well, betting wise, they have the Bills as the upset underdog
The
in
Bills
this
are
game.
most definitely not the upset.
So if you want to bet money on a game this week, put every ounce of money you have on the Bills beating the Chiefs because I can promise you right now the Bills will beat the Chiefs.
I'm betting on the Bills this week and I'm making all my money back.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a lot of money off the Bills this week. All right, because for some reason people don't think people are dumb as hell. The last 2 games they've held the opposing team, even though they weren't the best teams, they've held their opposing team to 0 points in 2
Did you
weeks.
see what they did to Houston, bro? Oh my god.
40-0 to Houston. Like, Houston's not a good team, but dude, you're an NFL team. You're supposed to put points on the board. The Bills defense fucking shut them completely out of that game.
That's like a Georgia Vanderbilt game.
That's what it felt like, yeah. It felt like a Bama versus like Colorado State, dude. Yeah. All right, Bill, who you got?
All right, I don't think it's gonna be embarrassing, but I know that the Bills are better. The Chiefs are just not doing very good like they should be this season. So, and Bills are on fire, offense and defense. So, yeah, the Bills are definitely gonna take this one.
This is gonna be an embarrassment. This is gonna be an absolute embarrassment.
What?
Bills Mafia.
I don't think it's gonna be an embarrassment. I think it's gonna be decently
This
close.
is gonna be an embarrassment. I think on my score predictions I have the Bills winning 37-28.
Jesus Christ.
I think it's the first time me and Strobix have like 100% agreement.
Yeah.
I-
All right,
I-
Lex.
I'm going with the Chiefs.
Oh man.
Lexi upset.
I'm not upsetty.
You're gonna be upsetty after this game,
Upsetty. I
You're
am
definitely
not
upset.
upsetty.
dude.
Definitely upsetting.
Kansas City is not gonna win this game, and honestly, if you're trying to bet on games and the Bills are still underdogs going into Sunday, bet on the fucking Bills. I'm telling you right now, they are the best team in the NFL. They're going to shit all over the Chiefs this coming weekend. I can promise you that. Sunday night is supposed to be a good game. They made this game because they thought these were the 2 top contenders in the AFC. Well, they have been very, very wrong because the Chiefs have not been playing good, and they're going to end up being 2-3 after Week 5. I can promise you that. All right.
Alright, so then can I vote for the Bills?
All right, Lex moves to the Bills. Fuck it. Cool. All right.
Lexi, no upsetty.
Lexi upsetting. That's going to be a new
I
thing.
just got really
Huh?
upsetty when I was like,
Don't worry, the Bills are gonna win this game. You're alright.
All right. This game, Monday Night Football, under the lights in Baltimore. Yeah. I feel sorry for the Colts and their schedule this year. Their schedule is the only reason they're 1-3 at the moment. But I'm going to take the Ravens at home. The Colts have been playing good, but they've been playing very good teams, and the one win they get is against the Dolphins. Yeah, their record is determined by their schedule at the moment, and their schedule is not helping them out whatsoever. So I'm going to take the Ravens at home. Offensively, the Ravens did good against a very good defense in Denver. Yeah, and they still got that 100-yard rushing streak going. So they'll probably keep it rolling this week. So yeah, I'm going to take them. Astro.
I think the Colts aren't a bad team. I think they're probably the best negative team in the league right now. And you're right, they do have a pretty tough ass schedule. Especially if it's in Baltimore. I think the Ravens are going to take this. Lamar's going to rip right through the defense, rushing and passing. Colts don't have too much on offense. I think Ravens defense is going to kind of lock down. I think it's going to be a pretty big blowout, honestly. Especially even though it is Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football games are typically close. But I think the Ravens are going to blow out the Colts this week.
I'm going to look up the spread real quick. I believe in my score predictions. Actually, I can't really spoil my score predictions because it's going to be uploaded after this video.
I think the spread.
But
is,
I'm going to look right now.
6.5.
6.5.
Yeah, 6.5 Ravens favorite.
On MGM, it's 7 points. I think they're going to cover that. Another bet you should take is the Ravens covering a 7-point spread against the Colts. All right. Who does Madara have, Heaven?
He has the Ravens.
Wow, good choice, Madara. I don't want to shit on Madara too much today, but like, Jesus Christ, some of the picks you have, Madara. All right. Who does Orion have, Corso?
And have The Ravens.
Good choice. Good choice. Very good choice. All right, Bill, who you going?
Raven, obviously. I mean, it's not really obvious, but it is at the same time.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, yeah. All right, Lex.
I'm going for the Ravens.
Good choice. Good choice. Good choice. Good choice. Good choice. Alrighty. And I believe that will conclude the video. Let me.
You already know I got all of
shit.
them.
There we go. Jesus. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our picks for the week. Hopefully, I do good this week. I have a couple upsets that are probably not going to happen. Me and Astro chose the Steelers in Jacksonville to win. Probably won't happen. There's a possibility it will. You never know. It is the NFL. Last week we got shown that when the Giants beat the Saints and the Jets beat the Titans. So you never know. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are subscribed, make sure to hit the bell notification so that every time I upload, you know that I uploaded. And yeah, hope everybody has a fantastic week 5 of the NFL season. And a nice night, morning, whatever it is for you. And deuces.